Good morning, brothers. Craig James here. On Twitter at Masculine Design. The website is masculinebydesign.com. Check that out. I want to talk to you this morning about the fact that the word misogyny or misogynist is completely devoid of meaning today. And when a woman calls you a misogynist, it is likely an opportunity for you to chuckle and mock, not to actually take to heart what she is saying. And that is the cultural milieu we find ourselves in today, where words don't have meaning anymore. They're simply used and thrown around as ways to denigrate other people in a way that completely bastardizes the meaning of the word. You know, the word misogynist means to have contempt, an ingrained dislike for, or prejudice against women. Now, I've been talking about male-female relational dynamics, things that men do that allow them to have greater success with women and with their wives in particular. Talk about the things that women should be doing in order to find the most fulfillment in life and to find a man that will be pleasing to them, that will satisfy them. All these women out here complaining, a lot of feminist women as well, complaining that they can't find a man that meets their criteria for what a man should be. Then the second you tell them the things that a man who is assertive, driven, ambitious, high value, the things that kind of man would look for from them, you're a misogynist. You're a misogynist for telling them that, you know, it's very surprising, I know, men don't like obese women. Newsflash, ladies, we don't like unhealthy, fat women that are looking like they're going to die of a heart attack before they're 50 years old. That is not attractive to a man. You can call us misogynists all you want. That's not the way we've been programmed to find a mate. We've not been programmed to look for a sick and unhealthy woman to pair with. This is not fat shaming. This is reality. This is not a dislike toward women. I'm trying to help you when I make these kinds of comments. I'm trying to explain to you what men like and what men want so that you don't sit and complain about how you can't find a man or how no good man wants to be with you because you are denying reality. I'm trying to steer you away from exactly the things that are keeping you from having what you want in life. That is not misogynist. If you want me to be a misogynist, I will tell you to continue dyeing your hair bright blue, being obese, whining about Donald Trump on the internet, talking about the evil patriarchy in society. Keep doing those things. If I was a misogynist, I would encourage you to keep doing those things. Continue to be miserable in life. I'm not a misogynist. I want both men and women to live life abundantly, to find fulfillment, to be satisfied, and for a majority of humanity, doing so requires you to be successful in having healthy, vibrant relationships with the opposite sex. So for a man to say that men prefer thin and fit women, women who have hair that is actually shoulder length or longer, women who take care of themselves and who care about their appearance, women who dress in a way that is both classy and attractive. When we say that men generally don't care about women having a career, we want a woman who supports us as men, allows us to do what we can do to provide for her and the family. How is that misogynist, by the way? You know, if you say that you want a woman who, you know, takes care of your family, takes care of the home, somehow that's misogynist for me to say, I will take that on my back and provide for my family. I will take care of my wife and all of her needs. I will provide for her. I will protect her. I will preside over that family. I will lead. I'm taking that burden off of her back. How is that misogynist? Misogynist would be telling a woman to get out there and provide for me. Telling a woman I don't care what she wants. I don't care that she wants to spend time with her kids. I don't care that she would find greatest fulfillment in that. I want her to go out and work. I want her to be miserable for my benefit. That's misogynist. You know, when the guys that I connected with, or that I interact with on Twitter, that I'm friends with, and we talk about these things that men want from a woman, it's not misogynist. It's not misogyny. It's us talking about realities, about the things that men, since the dawn of human history, have found attractive and valuable in women. You can reject that all you want. You can scream to high heaven about how you're being shamed for living the way you want to live. That doesn't change the fact that men don't find you attractive for doing those things. We're not misogynists for sharing those opinions or those truths that we have come to understand both through our own individual experience and in sharing our experiences with other men. You know, we find ourselves in this culture where everybody has to be pitted against somebody or something. Everybody has to be pitted against somebody else. We all have to be victims. I refuse to live that way. I'm not a victim. I'm not a victim, all you feminist, feminazis out there crying mansplainer, misogynist, and whatever other word you like to use to denigrate men. I'm not a victim. You do not victimize me. Call my employer. Try to seek me out. I don't care. You're not going to victimize me. I am going to live my life the way I choose to live it according to my desires and my convictions. You calling me a bigot or a misogynist is of zero consequence to me or my life or my mission, because I will not allow it to be so. But that's the culture we find ourselves in. It's Marxism, class warfare, everybody against somebody, everybody against everybody. If you don't have something that you want in life, or you don't like reality, you simply blame it on somebody else. You don't like reality, it's Donald Trump's fault. It's conservatives' fault. It's the fault of men. It's the patriarchy. No. That misery that is in your soul is because you are not doing the things that you have been created to do. You are living outside of reality. And when you do that, there are consequences. It is not the guy on Twitter's fault who's telling you what women have found for millennia to bring them fulfillment and value. It's not his fault that you are miserable and that you have to find some imaginary boogeyman to place all of your life's problems on. That is your fault. You can scream all you want. Reality doesn't care. And it doesn't change. Misogyny does not have a meaning anymore because women simply use it, and men use it, to name call somebody who has an opinion that deviates from their own if they're a man. If you're a man and you have an opinion that's different than that of a woman or an effeminate man, tranny, whoever it is, you are automatically a misogynist just because you are a man who has a differing opinion. It is nonsense. Laugh at such people. Laugh at their nonsense. Do not give them access to change the trajectory of your life, to change your mood, to change your behaviors one iota. That is all I have, man. Just trying to admonish you this morning to make sure you are looking with a clear head and a clear mind at this issue, because it's not going to get better. It's only going to get worse. We're going to be called misogynists with increasing veracity ferocity, and you better be prepared for it. You better be prepared for how you're going to respond. This is why I say I don't care if somebody tries to seek me out, somebody tries to contact my employer. They're going to do what they're going to do. It's going to happen, it's going to happen. And I stand ready to defend everything that I stand for and everything that I have spoken, everything that I have written. And if there's something that maybe I don't agree with, I'll something I may have written in the past that I no longer agree with, I'll say that. I don't know what that might be. But I'm living my life on my terms, and I'm doing it honestly. And that is what I am admonishing all of you to do as well. To be ready to double down when the world comes after you for what you believe. So that's it, man. Again, give me a follow on Twitter. It's where I share a lot of my thoughts about these types of things and others. Twitter handle is @masculinedesign. Sign up for the newsletter at masculinebydesign.com/newsletter, where I share more intimate details about how I'm living, how I'm leading my family, and inside of my marriage, and providing value to the men who follow me to help them do the same. And if you would like to join a group of men who are committing themselves to living out their desires and their convictions with the fullest of effort and not getting sidetracked by a culture that seeks to turn us all into consumers, you want to check out the brotherhood that I lead with Hunter Drew inside of the Fraternity of Excellence by going to fraternityofexcellence.com. Thank you for watching, men. Be sure to share this video with those in your life who could stand to use this message and who would have their lives improved by it. I appreciate your support. Until next time, this is Craig James from masculinebydesign.com. I am out.